What's up, everybody? My name is Steven.
And I'm Allan.
And welcome to another episode of Paint Talk. Today, we're talking about Aura. We're talking about the exterior version because, in my opinion, it's not worth buying the interior version. If you're painting the inside of your walls, you don't need to spend this much money on paint.
No.
That's my opinion. If you don't like it, you're probably a sales rep and not a customer. So, for exteriors, I would recommend this one because this is a very, very long-lasting product.
Yep.
Not only is this product going to adhere, it's going to retain its color for a very long time, which is a big deal, especially in states like Texas or Arizona, where you have a lot of sun and the paint is going to fade.
Yep.
You're going to want to use a product like this, but also if you're in a state with lots of moisture. So basically, if you're one or two of the parts of the country, and where it's either really hot or you got a lot of moisture, it's basically you live in one of the two in most of this country. You're probably going to want to consider this product because of great moisture resistance, mold, mildew resistance, all that good stuff, but also really strong, great color retention. So it is worth the upgrade if you're planning on keeping your house. If you're like, oh, I'm just selling my house in a year, then you probably can just go with some, kind of run-of-the-mill average paint and let that problem be the next homeowner. Or if you're keeping your house for a long time, you want to not have to repaint for 10, 15 years. This paint is not only going to last, but very importantly, it's going to look beautiful for a really long time. And so I like this product a lot for homeowners looking to
have a long lasting.
They want to do something high end, make sure their home is taken care of.
I think the other thing you can do is that if you're painting your own home and you don't want to, like a lot of you guys out there want to do like that kind of modern Chip and Joanna Gaines, like white and black look. If you're going with that, a thing you can do to save money, and the rep won't tell you because they want you to buy all Aura. You could just use Aura on all the dark color. So if you're doing like black accent, black trims, that's probably where you want to go ahead and do Aura, and then you could use something like Ben on all the white.
I've also seen like a lot of navy blue has been really popular, and navy blue is going to fade. That's where you really want to bring in something like this. We've done a lot of houses like dark charcoal, dark.
There's a lot of like people like that Mediterranean look too. So they'll do like this kind of cream, kind of like off white, and then they'll do like a almost brown. Like a dark, like a bronze almost. But you have a lot of that look that's pretty in. And you can save money. The rep's going to tell you just buy Aura for everything. But the biggest reason you want to use Aura is for that fade resistance, especially in like really areas that get a lot of sunlight like Texas, Arizona, other areas. And you can save money just by 6, 7, 8 gallons of the Aura for all the accent and trim. And then the bulk of your purchase for all the lighter color can be a paint that doesn't have quite the same fade resistance.
So if you're looking at Sherwin-Williams paints, this is going to be most comparable to the Emerald line. Emerald also has like the rain refresh, which kind of like naturally washes itself when it rains. I will be honest with you guys, I'm not a huge fan of rain refresh anymore because we've had a lot of problems with it. It's very finicky, so it can be misapplied, and then the sheen is off, and then you have to recoat, which is very expensive.
It's not fun.
I'm not a huge fan of rain refresh unless you have a painter who's really comfortable with
especially on dark colors.
But I would put this not really in line with rain refresh, more in line with the standard Emerald exterior. Honestly, they go toe to toe. They're basically the same type of features, both great products. Again, not worth the money if you're planning on selling your house in a year or two. But if you want to paint your house and keep that same color for 10, 15 years, then you're going to want to use a product like this.
Aura is honestly, the coverage is awesome too. Like I would say compared to, especially if you're covering like an aggressive color, that's another thing to keep in mind. So like if you're trying to, sometimes you use a cheaper paint and you're saving money per gallon, but you actually have to buy more gallons because of the coverage. So just keep that in mind too, that sometimes when you're comparing paints, like if you already have a house that's like an aggressive color and you're trying to change it drastically from like black to white or something like that, you can probably get away with a premium product using less gallons. It'll cover better.
Absolutely.
So that's another thing to consider.
Well, we hope that helps. If you've had a good experience, bad experience with Aura, please comment in the comments here. We'd love to hear from you guys. And thanks for watching.
Thanks.